All right, welcome everyone to the Cinephiles podcast, where we talk about everything from the big screen, the movies, the TV screen, and anything from the past, present, and future. I'm Josh. I'm recording from Guam.
Alfie here, recording from Vegas.
And we're finally here, episode 1. A long time coming, and what better way to start this than with one of the biggest movies that hopefully it's going to be the biggest movie coming out this year, Superman 2025. I watched it a week ago, and you just watched it today.
Yeah,
right?
I just watched it just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least you got to watch it on IMAX. How was IMAX?
Yeah, first time watching it IMAX. Like it a lot because it's a big screen. You can hear the sound really clearly.
All right.
Yes.
But yeah, let's talk about the movie. So I actually was kind of negative when the movie was announced because, you know, Snyderverse, that's where I thought it was at. Then Black Adam, you see Henry Cavill, you think, oh yeah, this is it. Superman with the Black Adam, Henry Cavill, no one else Superman. They announced this one. I said, no, I'm not going to watch it. DC's done. It's over. Now I watched it, and way better than Man of Steel. Like, I think James Gunn did a good job, and I think he's the king of comic book movies now.
Yes, definitely agree.
So, what do you think overall with the movie, with the cast, the story?
So overall, I really do like the movie. It reminds me of his James. You can tell it's a James Gunn with Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean the bright, colorful nature and a little bit of that comedy.
The punk rock music.
Yeah, the music. But I like how
Yes.
they still incorporated the classic Superman song, you know, traditional theme to it. And
yes, there's this one moment of the scene when the girl was driving and the building fell and he caught it, and then when she escaped, she looked back at the smoke, and then he appears from the dust, and then the sun, and then the song, and then just maybe John Goosebumps. Oh, fuck, that's Superman.
I think that's the good thing about the Superman. That's what I didn't realize about Man of Steel was in this movie, he saves people. In Man of Steel,
yeah, that's right.
It's like, did he save anyone? I mean, other than people he personally knows? Like, this is Superman. Like, David Cornsweet, it's like, this guy is Superman. He's saving anything from, like, even the squirrel. And he sacrifices himself to go. He's willing to go to prison to look for crypto, save him. But with Man of Steel, I don't remember. I just remember destruction. It was dark, depressing.
Yeah, it was very crazy. Like the Man of Steel first movie, it felt like a Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah, with all the destruction and everything breaking.
Yeah, super addiction, everything.
And I think he didn't even try to, from what I remember, because I haven't watched Man of Steel in a while, from what I remember, it's like he didn't even try so much to save things from breaking. Not like with this one where, yeah, like you said, he saves the building, he tries to put everything back together, he saves the people, blasts through them. But Man of Steel, it's just, all right, the building's getting knocked down and fuck the people inside.
Yeah. It's very different from this one because it reminds me of more of the old classic Superman movie with Christopher Reeve.
I think that's what a lot of people are comparing it to, and a lot of people are actually saying, and I know a lot of people are going to go against this, but they're saying that this Superman is better than the Christopher Reeve Superman. What do you think?
Ooh.
I mean, some will say it's
Mm,
blasphemy. You can't say that.
I'll guess it's almost the same. Yes, because Christopher Reeve for all of us that's our Superman.
I think that's the hard part is taking out the nostalgia feeling out of it.
Yeah,
Because we'll look at that and be
true.
like, oh yeah, Christopher Reeve, he's the real Superman because that's what we grew up with. But this one, I
Yeah.
mean, I felt the Superman with this one, even the S, the emblem on the S. Like you
Mm-hmm.
feel the hope in that. Like one of the scenes that I recall is when they're fighting and he blasts lasers spinning around, and the camera just zooms into
Oh
that
yeah,
S.
zoom to his chest.
Yeah, and you just
Yeah,
feel
that
that
was
moment,
dope.
like, damn, this is Superman. I'm feeling it, and it's like, okay, I'm liking this movie. This is good.
Yeah, it's a really fun. Towards just that Zack Snyder's verse of Superman.
So,
Yes.
what do you think of like crypto? I mean, like I think
Crypto, oh my god. So Crypto was a very cute dog. Typical dog and yeah.
I heard that just because of this movie alone. I'm not sure how true it is. I saw it on social media. Interest in adopting a pet goes up 500% because of crypto. So I
Wow.
wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people now adopt dogs and name them all crypto.
Right? And then they'll put a cape.
Yeah. Hey, Halloween's coming up soon. But what do you think about like David Cornsweet as Clark Kent, the Clark Kent Superman, the difference between them?
Okay, so for this Clark Kent, I felt like he was very Clark Kent, damn Superman. That you could tell the difference. Unless it's the hippo glasses, that's
I feel you. I like yeah, like I mean that the downside for me was they didn't show him. For me, it wasn't enough Clark Kent. I want to see more Clark Kent.
right? It feels like it wasn't enough.
Yeah, like I wanted to see a little bit more Clark Kent. I mean, he was doing good with it, like the stumbling around, being the goofy guy, and yeah, you
Yes.
could see the like you said, you couldn't see the difference between the Clark Kent and Superman. They're like two separate guys, but there just wasn't enough Clark Kent for me. Well, the Metropolis Clark Kent, they showed him in Smallville with his parents and everything, but not enough Metropolis news reporter Clark Kent.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
What about Lois Lane? Did you like the relationship they had? Yeah,
Lois Lane for this one was like on point. News reporter lady. Yes. And then when she was with Superman, she's not a news reporter lady anymore. She's very, how do you say, very, I wouldn't say sensitive or soft, but like I think she just kept her, her guard down when she's with Superman.
yeah. And at least here they actually show that the relationship, the chemistry is there. Because, like
Yes.
I said, after watching this, I never realized that when you watch Man of Steel, there's certain things that you realize, like, yeah, we didn't have that much of a Lois and Clark or Lois and Superman relationship. Like, was Lois even there?
Right?
Yeah, like you don't see that too much in Man of Steel. I mean, I still like Man of Steel, but this one I didn't expect it. Lowered my expectations. It came out and just came out good.
I agree.
What about Lex? What'd you think of Lex?
Alexa's a, a Alexa's very villain, dude. Like especially that one scene, he fucking killed that guy.
I didn't I didn't expect that.
I wasn't expecting that too. I was like, oh,
I thought, okay, this can be a kids movie. It's he's not gonna kill him. He's just gonna scare him. But then I guess they put that comedic spin to it after he shot him, and it was like
Yes.
I didn't expect it to be that fast. And he didn't even show
Mhm.
any like remorse.
And the way I feel with Lex on this movie, you can feel that he really hates Superman.
Hmm. Yeah, compared to what was the name? Jesse Eisenberg's Superman.
Oh no.
Or I mean Lex Luthor, his Lex Luthor in that Superman movie, that Man of
Yeah.
Steel movie. Yeah, as soon as they put him on, I didn't feel that. Like, but then when I didn't feel that
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, but when Nicholas Holt performance as Superman and watching the movie, it's like okay, it's a different take on Lex, but I like this Lex. He's brutal, he's aggressive, and do things his way. I mean, you see, just dropping the cups off the table, and having those people pick it up.
Pick it up.
Yeah, he's in control. He's in control. That's what I liked about it. And then he was really good. And then even the supporting cast was really good. Like you had who's that? Hawk Girl,
Oh yeah, she was good too.
Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern.
He was cool. Yeah, his technique, his like technology was so cool. Especially that fight scene in the beach.
Oh yeah,
That was cool.
and he just makes it look too easy.
Yes.
What about Green Lantern? What did you
When
think
I was
about
watching
him?
that, I was like, oh, it's totally like Guardians of the Galaxy fight scene.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have compared it to. Is like Guardians of the Galaxy fight scene with that scene with Mr. Terrific.
Like the music, the 360.
And just the movement itself, the way the scene was shot. What about
Yes.
Guy Gardner? What did you think about Guy Gardner? I mean, at first I didn't like him because
Guy Gardner is pretty funny. Guy Gardner is pretty funny.
yeah. At first I thought they maybe should have just went with like Hal Jordan already, or like a main Green Lantern, like a Green Lantern. But he actually added the comedic part of it and was pretty good.
Yeah. The Justice Gang.
Yeah. And I didn't expect his constructs to be the finger.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect them to show that. There were a lot of stuff in this movie I didn't expect they were going to do, that they actually crossed that boundary. But then you realize after a while you're not watching a Marvel movie. You're not watching a James Gunn Marvel movie.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel that way too.
Because he went over the border on this without totally crossing it too much and still keeping it wholesome for the family and kids that are watching it. And I like the colors. Like I don't know. It's always hard not to compare with Man of Steel because you realize how dark Man of Steel is now when you watch this one with all the bright colors. And the bright colors work because it is Superman.
Yeah, it is. You do feel super bad.
And then who else did we have there? We had a lot of cameos. I didn't even know that was Bradley Cooper.
Me too. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. It was after the movie until someone told me, hey, did you see Bradley Cooper in the movie? And I said, what? Where? And said, it's a Jarrell. And I looked and I was like, okay, there he is. I see it now. Well, I didn't see it in the beginning. And but that part of the movie, the story, I'm not sure if I liked that, where his parents sent him to Earth.
It was like 3 centuries ago, 3 decades ago, 3 hours ago. Those can.
Yeah, I don't know. So he was sent to Earth to kind of rule over Earth.
So is that true?
I mean, I gotta watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again to really understand. But that's what
they were saying. Like it was very true that to rule Earth.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Because towards the end,
and then at the ending, he's watching his parents from Kansas.
Yeah. So initially they're trying to they're in denial about it, saying, "Oh, it was doctored. Someone just edited the video." but then they say, oh no, that's actually what his parents sent him to Earth for, to kind of rule over everyone. So I'm not sure how I felt about that, if that part is true, that he was sent to Earth to rule
Yeah,
over
right.
everyone. Because it's just like, man, that just changes the whole illusion of his parents. Because you would think that his biological parents and his adopted parents, are both wholesome groups, wholesome couples, but you got one that wants to destroy Earth, and then his adopted ones that just want to, teach him how to be wholesome, be a hero, and everything.
Yeah.
But the
Interesting.
thing I liked about the movie, though, action, start to finish,
Oh yeah.
dialogue parts. This one had a lot of action in it.
Yep. I agree. And it was very like Superman keeps saving like the people, and he gets beat up.
But that's what made it good, though. Is
Yeah.
he was always on the go, saving people, saving people. It wasn't I'm gonna beat someone up and not care about the people around me. I don't care about anyone else that gets hurt while we fight, while we take it out on each other. But this one is just like, all right, I got to go save this person, got to save that person, I got to do this, got to grab that building. So that's it's really, it's a Superman movie. It's a true Superman movie. I mean, if you read, especially a lot of the comics and the inspiration that James Gunn took from this, I read Superman for All Seasons. I think that was one of the James Gunn inspirations. And All Star Superman, I read that. And I watched the All Star Superman animated movie, and you can see little references there. All the things he was picking up from there. But the main thing that I saw was he picked up the brightness from it, the savior from those stories. I'm not sure what other stories they picked up from the comic books, but it was nice how he
Yeah.
chose those.
The one thing I like about this movie is that you feel Superman is not just a god. Like you feel like he's human.
Oh yeah, because yeah, what was that? Where he goes through that one dialogue where he's saying, "I feel this." I go through everything that a human goes through. I mean, I don't know it word for word, but I like that part where he's just talking about how, he feels pain, he wakes up, he makes mistakes just like everyone else. So it kind of makes you relate to
Yes.
Superman.
Yeah, that was a good line.
Um, then we had a lot of cameos there. We had Supergirl there.
Supergirl, we got Peacemaker.
Yeah, I still got to watch Peacemaker. That's what I'll be doing after this movie. I had no plans of ever watching that until I watched this movie, because I didn't think, okay, James Gunn, nothing. But now it's like, okay, I got to watch Peacemaker now. But I'm just wondering, because everyone already told me Peacemaker is gonna kind of, it connects to. I mean, they have cameos there that you're not going to see anymore, like Aquaman and the Flash. So I'm wondering how season
Yes.
2 is going to
Yes.
change all that, because from what I heard, season 2 is going to explain all that.
Yes, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be interesting.
So do you think that this is a good start to the DCU? Are we in good hands with James Gunn?
My opinion, James Gunn, ever since he did Guardians, he did all three movies really great. And him doing this, making DC the way it's supposed to be, it's in the right path. I believe so.
Yeah, I feel you there, because I think I'm happy that he started with Superman to to
I
do
agree.
to really push through with a DCU. And because I mean, we've seen Batman so many times already. Now we need to see
I
a
know so much Batman.
yeah, we need to see a good Superman one and not start off with a character that no one really knows. And then I almost thought Blue Beetle was going to be the start of the DCU. I mean, the movie was okay.
So,
You didn't like it?
no, I don't like it.
All right, we'll do a whole pod for that one. But then I'm just glad it started with Superman, and hopefully Superman will hit the go all out in the box office and we get more. But yeah, I think we're in good hands, and it seems like what are they coming up with next? Supergirl next? I think Supergirl's next.
Supergirl, yes, it's gonna come out, I believe, next year.
Yeah, and then we got Lobo in Supergirl. He's going to be in there, Jason Momoa. So I think this was a good start for the DCU, putting in Superman, connecting it to everything else. And then next year we also have the Lantern series.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's going to show, I think, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. And I know there's a lot. James Gunn, as soon as he got into this thing, he came in running whole list of everything that he wants. There's going to be a Deathstroke with Bane. There's Clayface. And there's just so much going on. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Superman is going to do a cameo somewhere along one of these movies just to set everything up. And I hope they set everything up the way they set up Avengers, individual stories, and then put them together. Not just dump them all together. What about the Superman's powers in the movie, like the effects and everything like that?
The effects for his powers is really good. And it's very Superman.
There was nothing. I think he showed everything, right? He had the
Yes.
The strength, flying. He had the heat vision, his breath.
I wasn't too sure if they did the X-ray.
Oh, man, I can't recall. I watched it like opening night a week ago, so yeah, I thought you'd remember since you just watched it, but I don't remember that.
Because the only thing I remember was when he swallowed those nanotechs, they were just showing an X-ray about his effects in his lungs. That's it.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to watch it again. My son wants to watch it again, so we're going to go watch it again. He wants to watch it just for crypto, though. But I want to watch. I just want to watch the whole thing. And then we have the 2 end credits. I don't think they were really worth waiting for.
I know, it wasn't.
I'm not sure if there was an inside joke there, but I didn't get it with Mr. Terrific and him staring at
the crack.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Unless you're a Mr. Terrific fan, maybe there's something to get there, but I didn't get it. And then the other one was just more of him and Crypto on the moon, staring at the Earth.
Yeah, me too. I didn't understand that either.
So it doesn't really set anything up, which is okay. I mean, we'll see how everything else goes. Because sometimes when they put in these end credits and then nothing happens with those end credit scenes, they don't lead to anything. It's kind of pointless. But this one was okay. But yeah, I'm planning on watching it again. It's something I'd watch again. I'd go and pay to watch it again. I watched it at the Guam Premier Outlet Regal movie theater. So shout out to Regal Guam. And then
shout out to Regal IMAX here in the Vegas.
Yeah, I gotta watch it there next time. Maybe I'll pay you a visit there and catch an IMAX, because we don't have IMAX here. We don't. I'm not even sure if we still have 3D here. But
I doubt it.
Yeah, but I mean, 2D was okay. Story was good. Superman, good no matter how you watch it. 2D, IMAX, 4DX. I mean, I didn't experience those, but the story and the way everything is, I think it's going to be good no matter what way anyone watches it. And the way this stands, I think for me, I can say for me, if I were to throw nostalgia out, this is the best Superman movie for me, and David Cornsweet is Superman for me. Your
Yes,
thoughts?
I agree. We need this kind of Superman.
Well, I hope that everyone else likes the movie. Like I said, I hope it becomes a box office hit, and then Supergirl comes out. We'll watch that, and I'm sure that's going to be just as good. She looks kind of small though. When I saw her at the end of the movie, she looks kind of like
Yeah, but we'll see how that movie goes.
yeah. So I
I hope it
guess
goes that good.
yeah, and then I guess Crypto's her dog. So let's see if Crypto will make a.
Yes.
I'm sure he'll make an appearance in her movie since everyone likes Crypto.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, and Crypto was based off of James Gunn's actual dog.
Yeah.
From his interviews, they were saying that like a naughty dog, and he just put him in the movie. He gave Crypto that personality, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yes.
But yeah, after that movie, I felt like okay, man, now I want a dog. I'm gonna get another dog in Crypto, but I think everyone's gonna be doing
Right?
that now. Suit was really good. The suit, the quality, even with the trunks. I don't know. I've never had trunks. No trunks. I don't really care, but I was feeling the trunks. I like the trunks.
Yeah, I feel like I feel the suit more. The trunks, I don't mind the trunks. It works. The logo works. The cape with the logo in the back reminds me of more of like Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the
It's
logo initially, but then yeah, when you see those moments where they just flash that logo in battle, it's just like, all right, teardrop in my eye. That's Superman. I feel hope in my heart. Because you don't feel you don't. I think the last movie I felt something for with Superman might be Superman Returns, but that's because of the whole he's a father now, and fans didn't like
oh
that, but
yeah.
he's a father, and I think I only feel that now because I'm like, okay, I'm a dad. I want to be Superman to my dad. But then even this Superman, he's just good. I'm glad like I tell my son, I'm glad my son has a Superman that he can look up to, because I don't think as good as the Snyder Superman was, how good Henry Cavill was, I don't think it was too much of a okay, this is a Superman for my kids.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, you don't feel that way.
Yeah. Well, so we've given our opinion on Superman. We've said the stuff we like, the stuff we don't like, and then we got more movies coming up, TV shows from DC coming out. Creature Commandos is already out. I haven't finished that yet, and we still have Peacemaker. Got to watch that. Look out for that. And we episode 1. This is episode 1. Hopefully, we only go up from here. We get better.
Yes, sir.
Next up, we have Fantastic Four. We're also going to do a review on Jurassic World. Well, anyone listening, bear with us. We're new to this. Stick with us.
Yes. Super new to this.
Yeah, super new to this. But we're glad that we started off with one of the best movies, Superman. This was a long time coming, and I'm glad we started it right here, right now with this movie. So we're going to keep going at this as long as we can. And yeah, so we'll keep an eye out for everything. Talk about movies. There's a lot for us to talk about, even nostalgic stuff. Well, we're going to the past, guys. We'll talk about stuff from the past. We'll talk about trailers. So if you don't get tired of listening to some two average Joes and their opinions, two regular guys just rambling on about what we think about movies, our unprofessional opinions, stick with us. So yeah, wherever you guys are listening or watching us, please show some love, like, support, comment, give us a little star, heart, thumbs up, whatever Spotify, Apple, YouTube does. Just show us some love. even show some hate on the comments. Give us a little attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again,
Yes.
I'm Josh.
I'm Alfie.
And we are the Cinephiles. We'll keep coming out with more episodes. And thank you guys for listening. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.